It's interesting, you know? We're getting to a point where all these NFTs are starting to look strangely similar to each other with the same amount of effort put in. It's almost like, you know, NFTs are crazy and worthless, and they shouldn't be costing this much money at all. So, I did some digging. I did some looking on the OpenSea's website where different NFTs are classified and minted, and I found out a lot of things. I found out that one, NFTs are crazily overpriced, and I also found out that some of the NFTs are, I would say, shocking in terms of how much they are compared to each other. As an example, how much would you say that this NFT right here costs? This is Gouda Tate. It is a horse. It's a very simple 3D modeled horse. How much do you think this horse is worth? The answer for how much this NFT costs is actually $4,846. That is how much this costs. It's a PNG, by the way. It's a 3D model of a PNG. We have a baseline now, okay? So, simple question. On the left, we have Gouda Tate worth $4,846. On the right, we have Tidy Troll. The question is simple. Does the Tidy Troll on the right there cost more or less than $4,846? Carefully analyze and inspect the right and the left and see which one would be worth more. Look at the artistic quality, the design, the effort put into them, and think to yourself carefully, which one is worth more? The big reveal. Tidy Troll is worth $27,867. It is higher. It is way, way higher. It is astoundingly higher. It should not be that high. Somehow, that little child drawing is worth, what, 6 times more than that horse on the left there. $27,000 for that scribble. But now that we have seen Tidy Troll, let's move on to the next one. Tidy Troll on the left, $27,867. Or Oni, number 3,888. There are a ton of these. This is specifically the 3,888th one though. Look at it. It looks pretty cool. It has some cool headphones. It has like the cyberpunk vibe to it. And it's even wearing a mask. It's COVID friendly. It's applying by the COVID rules. So now I ask you this. Which one is worth more? The Tidy Troll with 27,867 or the ON one? When you look at fine art, people say, oh, you just don't appreciate the fine art. That's how you can't tell the difference. Can the same be said to NFTs? Can you develop an eye for finding out which NFT is worth more? As you are right. The ON1 is worth only $2,500. That is actually lower than that horse from earlier. The Tidy Troll was higher. I mean, to be fair, I think that the one on the left, the Tidy Troll, it actually looked like it, even though it was very little effort, it looks like it actually took effort to draw, as opposed to the ON1, which I think was just generated. That's why there's 3,888 of them. Next up, though, we have the Oni, the $2,500 picture, versus row home number 2. Looks like a nice little building. This is row home number 2. One of the first row homes. I'll ask once more. Which one costs more? The one on the left or the one on the right? The answer is that the row home number 2 is worth $49,353. Way, 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 way higher. Welcome to NFTs, where the most random things will be worth 10 times more than something else. It's a row home in California. It's all about location, location, location. Had it been a row home anywhere else, it would have been worth less, but it must have a brilliant seaside view. That's why it's worth so much. If this row home was worth $49,000, what happens when you put 2 row homes next to each other? Row home number 2 versus row home number 80. Which one would cost more? Surely, number 2. It's one of the first row homes. Surely the price is much higher, right? Maybe number 2 would be higher just because it's so much older. The answer, that row home number 80, may be uglier, but row home number 80 costs $12,116. It still astounds me though that row home number 80 is still worth $12,000. Let's not kid ourselves. It is lower, but it's still so much more expensive. Just buy a house. If you're going to be spending $50,000 on a house, at least make it a real house, not a picture of a house. Again, like I said, some of these are asking prices. Some of these are just the current highest bid. Some of these are still being bid on. Some of these could still go higher. That is how crazy this is. But let's see. Next up though, row home number 80, the $12,000 house versus the Pepsi mic drop number 323. This is official though, by the way. This is joint with the actual Coca-Cola company. This is sadly real. So how strong is the brand recognition there? A picture of a home or a Pepsi branded microphone? Surely, if it's a big corporation, surely if it has the brand recognition of Pepsi, it would be worth more, right? The Pepsi mic is worth $20,000. $193. It is more expensive. It's that corpo branding. It's the power of Pepsi, baby. Imagine if that was Coca-Cola instead of Pepsi. Imagine how much more expensive it would have been. Here's the big thing though. Like we said, the power of corpos. We have the Pepsi on the left, and on the right, we have Adidas. An originals into the metaverse. And it's even animated. It is moving. Look at those action figures. Look at that. This is some high tech. And it even has that monkey on it as one of those models. On the left, we have Pepsi. On the right, we have the Adidas originals. Which is more? The answer is, it is lower. The Adidas original, despite having the ugly monkey, despite being animated, is worth only $3,222. This Adidas NFT is one of the lower NFTs with only $3,000. So now it's between that and the Subduck number 322. Everybody's saying that 2 is more expensive. I mean, again, when you have something as low as $3,000, it's probably a better bet that it's higher, right? Let's have a look and see. The answer, just barely $3,634. The fact that it is still worth that much though is still crazy. Next up though, we have on the right, Alien Friend number 7,603. Simple question. Which one is worth more? It is starting to get a bit difficult, right? Because they're looking a little bit too similar now. It's interesting, you know? We're getting to a point where all these NFTs are starting to look strangely similar to each other with the same amount of effort put in. It's almost like, you know, NFTs are crazy and worthless, and they shouldn't be costing this much money at all. Very weird, isn't it? But let's see. The one on the left, you all said is more expensive. But remember, you're saying that the one on the right is worth less than $3,634. Well, the Alien Friend number 7,603 is worth $448,745. Nearly $500,000 for that Alien Friend on the right there. That series of Alien Friend, the reason why there are so many is that they made literal thousands of these. They made 10,000 of these Alien Friends. And here's the thing though, they are all procedurally generated. They aren't even hand-drawn. They just put in AI to make a whole bunch of different of these Alien Friends. And this is somehow worth $500,000. But now that we have the Alien Friend though, how does the Alien Friend compare to the literal Queen? Queen Elizabeth I. And let's not forget, this is also animated. It's an animated NFT here. How do you beat 500K? Alien Friend, $500,000. The Queen, God save her, is worth only $343,000. Which is still a lot, but the Queen is only worth $300,000. Get fucked, Queen. Apparently, when the aliens come, we'll all bow down to them instead of the Queen. The Queen is powerless in the face of the aliens. Aliens are a bit too cool. The Battle of the Ages. The Queen versus the Ugly Monkey. Specifically, a 3D rendered ugly monkey called Hape Beast Basie number 1521. The Battle of the Ages between the Queen and a monkey. Who is worth more? I'm sure anybody that even knows slightly about NFTs, you all know about how crazy the monkeys are. Everybody is saying that the monkey is more expensive. Again, the monkeys do have that reputation. So let's have a look and see. The monkey is worth only $201,935. The Queen, baby. You cannot beat the Queen unless you're an alien. But the Queen is worth more than the monkey. God save her. Speaking of ugly monkeys, the Battle of the Ages. The Bored Ape Yacht Club number 4,980. Which is more expensive? It's fully golden. Surely the ugly monkey on the right is worth more, right? 2D is probably better than 3D, right? The battle of 2D and 3D. We've returned to monkey in the worst way possible. Let's see. The 2D monkey is lower. It is only $181,782. I don't know what's worse. People that are selling NFTs worth so much, or the people who buy them for so much. Next up, now the battle is a little bit more even. Now, it's between two 2D board yacht NFTs. One of them is worth $181,782. Other one, who knows? The one on the left, it's golden. It should be worth more. But we had that theory that the ones that are uglier would be worth more as well. That would be the one on the right, is it not? Then there was the other theory. The one that has less effort is worth more. And well, they're both equally low effort. Another theory was that there are so many of these. The one on the right, 7,612. Remember with row home houses? Number 2 was way more expensive than number 80. However, maybe with 7,612 being more recent, that could also mean that it's more relevant, be worth more as well. So it's come down to this. 2 Bored Ape yachts. Which one is worth more? The one on the right is worth $15,257,388. $15,917. It is higher. It is way higher. It is 10 times higher than the other one. 15 million. 15 million for a PNG of a monkey. Imagine having $15 million and thinking, you know what I want to buy? I'm not going to buy land. I'm not going to buy property. I'm not going to buy insurance. I'm going to buy a monkey. That's what I want. In what world is this an option? So before I go, here's what I want to do. I'm about to do something devilish. I don't know if you'll see it here, but I'm right clicking, saving image as, save. You can see it in the bottom there. Right click, save image as. Right click, save image as. Right click, save image as. I've just committed daylight robbery. Right click, save image as. Why is Jesus only worth $40?